We've all watched Harry Potter, maybe even more than once, but there are some hidden details and lesser-known facts that even the biggest fans might have missed. If you enjoy discovering the magical secrets behind the scenes, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Let's dive right in. Verse: Hogwarts education is entirely free. Hogwarts doesn't charge tuition. All magical education expenses, books, robes, cauldrons, and even wands for underprivileged students are covered by the Ministry of Magic. There's no need for scholarships. Magical Society ensures equality in education. 2. Arthur Weasley was originally meant to die. In early drafts of Order of the Phoenix, Arthur Weasley was killed by Nagini during the attack at the Ministry. Rowling eventually spared him to preserve one of the few intact, loving father figures in the story, especially for Ron and Harry. 3. Dumbledore's full name has hidden symbolism. Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore is a mouthful, but each name carries weight. Albus means white, pure. Percival refers to a knight of Arthurian legend. Wulfric implies strength, and Dumbledore, meaning bumblebee, suits his whimsical nature. 4. Snape's first words to Harry were a hidden message. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Snape's very first question to Harry is, "What would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood?" This isn't just a question to embarrass Harry, it's actually a secret message. According to Victorian flower language, asphodel means, "My regrets follow you to the grave," and wormwood means bitterness. So, interpreted symbolically, Snape is saying, "I bitterly regret Lily's death." 5. Tom Riddle's diary was the first Horcrux, and a test. At age 16, Voldemort used the death of Moaning Myrtle to turn his diary into his first Horcrux. It wasn't just a vessel. It could possess, manipulate, and drain life. He used it to test whether a Horcrux could preserve consciousness. Dementors reflect Rowling's battle with depression. J.K. Rowling has openly said Dementors are a metaphor for her depression. They don't just harm, they leave you feeling empty, hopeless, and cold, precisely how Rowling described her darkest moments before writing the first book. Hagrid's hut was built twice, in 2 different countries. Hagrid's iconic hut wasn't just one permanent set. For the Sorcerer's Stone, it was first built in the English countryside for wide exterior shots. But for sequels, the crew rebuilt it in Scotland, closer to the lakes and hills we associate with Hogwarts. So when you see Hagrid opening the door to greet Harry and co., they might actually be in totally different countries depending on the movie. Professor McGonagall had a heartbreaking past. Minerva McGonagall fell in love with a muggle named Dougal McGregor. She refused to marry him due to the International Statute of Secrecy. Heartbroken, she threw herself into work at the Ministry and later Hogwarts, where she became a symbol of strength. Nine. The Burrow attack scene was created just for the film. In The Half-Blood Prince, there's an intense scene where Death Eaters attack the Burrow, and Harry chases Bellatrix Lestrange into the fields, followed by a fiery showdown. This scene never happened in the books. The filmmakers added it to give the movie more action and tension, especially since the 6th book is more focused on mystery and memories. The scene was complex and expensive to shoot. The set had to be built in a swampy area and literally set on fire. Just goes to show, even book fans can get surprises in the films. 10. Voldemort's inability to love was written into his origin. Conceived under a love potion, Tom Riddle was born without the ability to form emotional bonds. This lack of empathy wasn't just psychological, it was magical. His inability to love became his greatest weakness, exploited by Dumbledore and Harry. Bonus: J.K. Rowling originally planned for Snape to be the villain from the start. In early drafts, Rowling intended Severus Snape to be the main antagonist throughout the series. His true heroic role was a later development, a character with a complex journey from villain to hero. Those were 10 lesser-known magical facts from the Harry Potter universe. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Drop your most surprising fact in the comments. We'd love to feature your suggestions in the next video. Stay magical and see you next time.